and welcome back to Megman Maverick Hunter X. Let's go up against Storm Eagle, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yay.
So, do you...
It's Storm Eagle!
You don't take
Storm
any
Eagle.
damage, right? You don't take any damage, right? You better not
You'll
be taking
see.
any damage.
Storm Eagle.
Or
Storm
else I'm
Eagle.
gonna judge you.
I love Storm Eagle's
Right.
stage music. It's so good.
Yeah, this stage is probably my favorite one with music.
Do you guys...
The music here belongs in Smash.
Do you guys like the Maverick Hunter X remixes more than the original pieces?
Oh no,
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh.
Now you see how mixed the opinions are in this game.
Do some people not
It's
like
not
it?
all the track. A lot of people don't like it because of the instrumentation of some pieces. And I agree on that. Some tracks are just, why was this done? But
What did they?
for the majority of the tracks, I do enjoy them.
What did they record some of these with Kazoo?
No kazoo or anything.
We don't need no
There's
Yoshi's.
some
We don't need Yoshi's New
there's
Island in this.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys
Yeah.
heard the intro to Yoshi's New Island?
No.
No.
Oh, I know what I'm showing you after this. It makes you hate kazoos with a burning passion.
Yay, energy tank.
So I guess a lot of
I hate this stage, honestly.
Nah.
Like, the music is great, but Jesus fucking Christ, these cans can go suck a dick.
especially with one of them, you know, you just walk right up to it, and well, as soon as it appears on screen, it started firing, which you know, that tends to happen in a lot of these.
You see how much distance there is between me and that cannon there? He can hit me from that range.
Yeah, a lot of these, a lot of these older style SNES games did have a lot of that.
Yep.
Thankfully, they don't take a whole bunch of damage to kill.
Yeah.
I think they do take a bit more damage if you're playing on
Hard mode.
Hard mode, yeah. But I don't play hard mode because why?
Fire wave, fire wave. I'm already sick of that.
Yep.
You're not gonna be able to have enough. Give it up.
Fire wave.
Oh.
Just enough.
Just
I didn't know
yes.
that. Okay, I thought that it would only take out one.
No.
No, it takes them all out, thankfully.
Okay.
You used to be able to use the Buster in the Super Nintendo version,
Really?
They
but
changed
now
it.
it's just the flame. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because they realized that people can abuse that, I guess.
Probably.
Eh,
Good.
eh.
We are missing an upgrade.
Yep.
You gonna go back for it later?
Oh, there it is.
No. No, I get everything on this playthrough.
Hey,
Alright. Okay, so you're just going for
What
all
are we
the
gonna
I
get?
believe these are the Buster upgrades? No, these are the body upgrades. Holy shit.
Oh.
Does that like reduce the amount of damage you take?
Yeah.
You take half damage with this armor
We just.
on.
Yeah, just.
Oh, that's really useful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially for the final
You
stages.
can come.
Was that in the original game?
You can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All the upgrades and stuff you get here are the exact same.
Oh, is there the Hadouken in this game?
Yeah.
The Hadouken is in this game. How you get it is different than the Super Nintendo version, though.
Huh.
Does it work the same way?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yep.
you don't jump into the
Actually,
pit
it's
four
way
times.
easier to use, in my opinion.
So you don't
Yeah.
jump into
This time
the
you actually
pit
have an
four times.
analog stick.
Yeah.
Because I did hear you can get the Hadouken by jumping into a pit 4 times.
Yeah.
One specific pit.
5 times,
Oh,
actually.
How does that work?
You have to get to
You
that
get
place
you,
with full health.
you get to what it is in the Super Nintendo version. Well, we'll get to that when we get to it, actually, because we're at Storm Eagle
Storm
now.
Eagle.
Storm Eagle.
Yeah.
Storm Eagle.
You better not take any damage, Fear. If he died, that's even worse.
Answer me, Storm Eagle. You're
Storm Eagle.
going to do something like this? Forgive me, X. I must defeat you.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so they gave him more of a personality. He regrets being going and fighting X.
Yeah. I guess.
He
I
is
like when stuff
important
like that
in
is-
the prologue that is in this game.
Okay.
I don't like it when stuff like that is. You know,
Up.
Now-
There you go.
Here's the thing about Storm Eagle in this version. They actually made him difficult.
Oh,
Because now they gave him new patterns
Oh,
to where he flies.
The original Storm Eagle was so fucking piss easy. It's not even a joke.
You saw how he was diving down and then going up. In the original, he would just go straight down.
And that will give you time.
Or he would go
to
straight
shoot.
up. Yeah, you have plenty of time to shoot at him. In this version, he kind of rebounds.
Yeah.
And he has that attack, which is new. The one pellet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every bit helps.
What's Storm Eagle's weakness?
Sting Chameleon, which is the last Maverick I take down.
I thought you were going in weakness order.
I am.
Yeah.
I go at the Storm Eagle because I have the head upgrade, so I can get the body armor right now, so might as well.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
He isn't too hard. I suck.
Yeah.
They did make. Okay. Yeah. That dash attack did trip you. Does he do that in the original?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe he does. He hasn't shown off his attack where he just drops a whole bunch of miniature enemies at me.
Or he just fucking
you
shoots you in
die?
the face.
Look at this.
Oh. Oh, that sucks.
He had one pellet. That made me so mad.
The way you edit this makes it look like you stopped time or something.
Yeah.
Zawaldo.
Yeah. Zawardo. Toki wa tomere.
If I actually cared about this playthrough, I would edit in some actual funny shit. But I'm not funny.
Not
Well, at
bad,
least you know.
but,
Look at his eyes.
He knows he's gonna fucking die.
Well, I had a good life.
Take that, you fucking
rest
chicken.
in peace.
I do love his weapon though. It's
Oh, yeah.
wonderful.
I think it's one of the most...
This used to be the best
Yeah.
weapon in the game.
Because it hit several times.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
They nerf it in this?
A little bit. It used to be so that way every frame, not every frame, but like every 2 or 3 frames of animation, they would take damage.
Mm.
Except for bosses. Bosses have, you know, invincibility frames.
Yeah. So is there any additional content that was added for this version?
Bio
Oh,
mode.
there's plenty of additional
Bio
content.
mode.
There's the prologue, which shows how Sigma
Oh, Sigma.
rose his rebellion.
Yeah.
And then
Vile
there's
mode.
Vile mode, where you get to
Oh, yeah.
where you get to play as Boba Fett, the bounty
Yeah.
hunter.
You,
He really is
You shut that off?
essentially Boba Fett, except having a more involved role. Because Boba Fett, let's be honest, is probably one of the most underdeveloped Star Wars characters, and no one. He's only popular because of the extended universe. Or now.
I don't watch
mean,
Star Wars. Nobody
Okay,
cares about Star
Boba Fett did not have a lot of screen time. He was just one of those
No, he
sort of
didn't.
characters that had a little bit of screen time, but when he was there, everyone liked his costume.
He looked cool.
Didn't he
So-
just
He
kill some
looked
people
became
in
really
Oh my
popular
goodness.
for some
vagina?
reason, and so people made a lot more novels that made him more interesting. But the films himself, he was really boring and forgettable.
didn't he like make a Wilhelm scream when he got thrown
Yeah, he
into
did,
the Sarlacc pit?
He did.
Yeah.
And now they're
Didn't
making a
he
kill
Boba
some
Fett.
people?
And now they're making a Boba Fett
Well-
movie. I
Didn't
believe
Really?
a
He
prequel
just
movie,
killed some
yeah.
people and then get turned to a vagina?
Because Disney's
Yeah,
trying to
that's
figure out
essentially what
how-
happened, John.
Well.
Donald.
Yeah, Disney's trying to go in and make a bunch of spin-off movies in there, using whatever works, whatever's popular.
Yeah.
Han Solo's a popular character, so let's do a prequel story.
Yay.
Boba Fett's popular,
Well, for
let's do that.
For Vile himself, he actually has a very interesting gameplay mechanic, is in that you can customize the way that he plays
Yeah.
throughout a stage. He is interesting to play. Unfortunately, the big drawback is the fact that like every stage has the exact same theme, and it gets really
Oh, yeah.
irritating
Oh, yeah.
really fast. So it makes replaying him kind of a
Do
drag.
people actually like Vile that much? He didn't really get all that much dialogue.
No.
I think that's why they
Not
added
in
it.
the, not in the original, but he did return in 3, and he returned in 8 as well. And
Yeah, in
you
8
know,
he was straight up Boba Fett.
he's yeah, in 8 he's just straight up Boba Fett copy.
Yeah.
But purple.
No, he was
That's
green.
this one. In
Wait,
in
seriously?
2
In 3,
in 3 he's blue, and in 8 he is straight up just
Yeah.
green with the dreadlocks.
yeah.
What?
He has dreadlocks coming out of his helmet.
Okay.
You'll see it whenever we get to X8, which hopefully sometime soon in the future, because that's my favorite.
These robots have hair that can grow?
These are Reploids.
Yeah.
They're different, I guess. I mean, Zero has that big ponytail.
Oh. I never see. Have we ever seen X without his helmet on?
No.
No, actually.
We've seen
Strange.
Mega Man, just not X.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mega
I
Man
don't-
has hair,
yeah, I don't-
so I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it'd probably be similar looking.
Best fight.
He's either fucking god. Here we fucking go.
Oh god, it's hilarious.
Okay, that's great.
Goddamn. Goddamn.
I think
Yeah,
that was probably one of the most pathetic Mega Man fights. I think that is the most pathetic Mega Man fight in history.
That is the most pathetic Mega Man X
He
fight.
never saw it
Was it like that in the original
coming.
version?
It's not nearly as bad as Toadman from Mega Man 4, where he won't attack
Are
you.
you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like if you don't move to the left,
Hey,
you do have to move.
if you don't have,
You do have to actually
If
move
you don't
to the
ha-
right and to the left. That one you could just sit from a range and just fire.
that is if you have Shotgun Ice.
Yeah,
he does have an actual moveset. I've never seen it a day in my life.
His expression while he was frozen and then unfrozen, it's just...
Goddamn.
It's great. This stage gave me a lot of shit as a kid.
This was the first. Actually.
Oh
I did-
yeah, it's the wrong
I
stage.
did actually lie. I did do another stage other than Storm Eagle and Chill Penguin, and
Launch Octopus
it was
is-
that one, and that was the first stage I attempted because I was just going.
He's like the one. His stage is honestly like the hardest for me.
Okay, so that I was just like, oh, I suck at this game, because that was the first one I.
Nah, you went out of weakness order.
I thought that, Mega Man, it's like I said this in the Mega Man 1 playthrough, but I thought that Mega Man fans looked down upon looking up weakness orders
No.
on the internet.
No, we encourage it actually.
Why the fuck would you ever want to go into a Mega Man game without knowing the weakness order?
Yeah,
Yeah, seriously.
even Mighty Number 9, I've always went in for weakness order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason you wouldn't want to do that was, like, if you were going for a Buster only one. Or, like, if it was in the case of Powered Up, where if you,
If you
If you-
hit him with the buster
if you
and
beat-
kill him.
yeah, if you beat them with the Buster only, then you can, like, unlock them as a playable character.
Speaking of Buster
But
only
that's a nice
runs,
incentive. That's a nice
Yeah.
incentive to try to do a buster only playthrough.
speaking
Yeah.
of Buster
And
only,
the good thing about it is that, like, it doesn't matter what difficulty you do it on. So if you have trouble with that, like, on normal or hard, just turn it back down to easy and you can still unlock it.
Yeah.
Which is good. What were you saying, Donald?
There's
I was gonna say that
Oh,
that I was gonna say here's where I will what's it called, advertise my Buster only run that I did on my channel, except that one, it's on Spanish, and two, I deleted it.
Oh, nice job, you fucking
Also, you
idiot.
didn't die from the spike. This isn't a real Mega Man game.
Nah, bitch, shut the fuck up.
this stage is probably the best for grinding
Yeah.
up E-tanks.
Aren't they
I
called
think so, and it's also the
sub-tanks in
stage
this
where you
one?
get the Hadouken.
Aren't they called sub-tanks in this one?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sub-tanks.
you're right. It's sub-tanks, not E-tanks. E-tanks is
Main.
classic Mega
Yeah.
Man. Same difference. It's just that with sub-tanks in this game, you are allowed to fill them up instead of
I
just
think
have
that's how it works in all the
a
X,
usable item.
X games.
Yep.
In the classic games, it's
Nice.
just one time.
It's a one-use item in
Yeah.
the classics. In X series, you have to fill them up to use them.
Interesting.
You were just blowing through these stages.
Oops,
Oh yeah, it's a short
yeah. Mega Man X is not a very long game at all.
game. Yeah.
Most Mega Man games aren't.
Take orders from someone like Sigma. He's insane. Open your eyes.
They usually take like 2 or 3 hours for your first time.
And then just like one.
And, yeah. I,
Yeah, now if you're good, you can just beat them in like an
yeah,
hour.
I can beat the Mega Man one in like 30 minutes.
Enough talk.
Nice.
Die, comrade.
That's really good.
But enough talk. How about you?
Wow, he's slow.
I was making a Resident Evil 4 joke. But okay, alright,
Uh-oh.
we can go Castlevania Symphony.
The same line.
You don't
This
play
is
Resident
fucking
Evil 4.
But I do know that quote.
Wow, he's fucking slow in this version.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
seriously.
his speed is drastically decreased in the SNES version.
Also,
You still can hit
here,
that
shit.
I do own Resident
Hedgehog
Evil
the
4.
Sonic,
I
he is
just,
not.
You wait, you own Resident
Yeah,
Evil 4?
the Wii version. I just haven't taken the
Ooh,
discount.
you have the best version.
I just played Chris in Marvel.
This was a
That
good
was
fight.
that was a slow battle.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
This is a good fight.
He's not as easy to stunlock as an SNES version,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
if you didn't have
yeah.
the double damage armor.
When you're using the weapon, does it tell you how many times you can use it?
No.
No, there's no number counter on the Mega Man X
Then
game. Aside, no, I take
They
that.
had-
In this
they
game,
had one after
there's no
X4.
number. Yeah, X4 onwards, they start giving you usages.
alright, because I know that
And then they go back to not having a usage number.
like I know I keep on talking about it, but Powered Up did that like for the weapons, like every time you use them, you see.
Well, Powered Up is just a better game.
Yeah, exactly. I should go play that right now.
No.
Fuck this commentary. This game sucks.
Or you can record Mega Man
I pref-
for us.
Fuck. Alright, fine, whatever.
Hell yeah. I'll go back and replay it just to have something to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, sure.
I love to.
2 is the only Mega Man game I finished.
Nice.
How dare you? Get the hell out of
You,
here.
I don't know what you guys or what Lester considers like the best classic
1.
game.
1?
You think one
Really?
is?
Yeah.
1?
Huh.
Huh.
Okay then.
It's weird,
Well,
but
you know,
I don't know. It's just the one I always go back to. Like,
Right.
I keep on replaying it and replaying it.
And for the record, I have nothing against
This-
the Mega Man games. I'm just, I have so many games in my backlog.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
I'll just like start a game and then I was like, okay, this is pretty good, but I'm also playing a bunch of other games, so, you know.
Let's replay Persona 4 again.
I'll be honest here, Lester. I have not beaten many of the classic games aside from 1, 2, and 10. Actually, no, 7. 7's my favorite classic.
Oh yeah.
And
I haven't.
that's like a very weird opinion to a lot of people.
Yeah, because I don't. For some reason, people don't like 7. Right?
Yeah.
Because of the way it looks, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I really like 7.
Well,
I mean, yeah,
most
it's
people
definitely
like
different
7 more
from-
than they like 8 and Base.
8 is.
And people like it more than Mega Man and Base, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Boy, that's
well,
not saying
I think
much.
anybody likes that. Yeah.
Okay,
Mega Man and Base is just
Yeah.
disgusting.
That game
so
sucks.
so Mega Man and Base, do you consider that the worst Mega Man game, or is there?
Classic.
It is considered like the worst.
Yeah, the worst classic one, anyways.
Okay, do you think that the other X games, or is there any other
Looks
X
so
game,
stupid.
like 6 or 7, or X6 or 7 that do you think those are worse than Base?
I can.
I can beat X7. It's just really boring.
Yeah. X7 is
Mega
more
Man and Base
tedious than
is
anything else.
frustrating.
Well,
Yeah.
it depends. Is a boring game more worse than a frustrating game?
Frustrating.
Are you able to finish the boring game or the frustrating game?
Here's the thing.
But are
with
you
my-
even having?
With my mentality with the boring game, I can get in a Skype call and sort of just turn my brain off and not have an awful time. It's not fun, granted, but there's a way to compensate it in comparison to a game that's frustrating where you can't, there's no way you can have fun. It's just, you're either frustrated or it's like, you can't get in a Skype call or Discord and not be frustrated. So I'd rather take a boring game where I can have a way to work around it.
Fair enough. I suppose.
Oh, most of the times though, I'll take frustrating over boring. But in that case,
Yeah, I'll take frustration over boring game.
You guys are weird. I can't play a boring game.
It's
Or
easier for me because I don't.
I can't.
I'll fall
I
asleep
can-
playing a
yeah,
boring
same.
game.
I can. Well, like I said, I can be able to. I'd rather be a little bit more bored than pulling my hair out. That's just my general mentality. Because, like I said,
Yeah,
at the
well,
very
it differs
least-
for everybody.
Well, you're not masochist.
It all differs depending on the person. So
Yeah.
I know. It's just
Also-
something that I don't really understand, honestly.
It also depends on the game itself.
Yeah.
right?
yeah. It's a lot of factors into this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all.
It's not just a simple, oh, I'll take boring over frustrating.
Jesus Christ, are all these bosses so ridiculously easy?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Once you get their
This
weakness,
boss
it's
is,
fucking-
to be
yeah.
fair,
It's not even.
this boss is quite a good bit harder if you don't have the weakness.
Okay, another thing is that, as you can see my health bar, I'm like a third of the way down.
Yeah.
I would be close to dying without my armor.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
Thanks to my armor, I'm allowed to play a lot more recklessly.
yeah, the body armor is so good for tanking hits. So
Alright, well, I guess it makes sense in that case.
It's what a lot of people like Classic over X is that with X you can stun lock a lot of bosses with, but with Classic you have to. The weaknesses do a lot more damage, but most of the time they won't get them into a stun animation.
yeah,
Nice.
they'll just do damage.